Looking for a way to really impress clients and get more work? As a freelance writer, you need to deliver an impressive array of content if you want to be successful. I'm Michael with WriterSanctuary, and today we're taking a look at Grammarly and whether it's worth your money. Now before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already to see more videos regarding freelance writing. You've probably seen a slew of commercials from Grammarly that go into detail about how it can help you create better content. It's a scanning system that analyzes your work in real time and then gives you feedback in the form of alerts when it detects something is wrong. And even though its premium version is a bit steep if you pay just per month, the free version is actually quite useful. Now you can sign up for a free version of Grammarly, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. And although the free version does point out some of the most common errors that freelance writers make, it pales in comparison to what the premium tool can offer you. Then again, anything helps when you're getting paid to write content, whether it's a blog post or an ebook for a paying client. Let's take a look at the free Grammarly in action. I started Grammarly with the free checker tool. It analyzes spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Essentially, it's the three main focus areas of writing any content. Now Grammarly is a fairly easy tool to use. You can create a new document from scratch or upload a file you have saved on the computer. I copied over the test text I used from the Yoast SEO writing video I uploaded. Unfortunately, copying over text from WordPress doesn't work all that well for Grammarly. When I tried, the system ignored paragraphs. I ran the headings within the block of text. However, I was able to get a better experience when copying over the text from WordPress using the text editor instead of visual. So if you're looking to use Grammarly with WordPress articles, it may take a bit of finesse. That is, unless you save your blog posts in a doc file first, scan them with Grammarly, and then paste the content into WordPress. But there's a much easier way to use Grammarly with WordPress, and I'll go into that in a moment. Now Grammarly will save your documents so you can go back to them later. It will also show you the number of remaining fixes you can make on each piece, which is these red numbers here. And when you feel comfortable with your saved changes, you can download the file in basic text format, which is this button right here in the middle. And if you want to delete it, you just hit the trash can. Since I already have the content added, I'm going to click into the Grammarly document. As you can see, Grammarly will highlight problem areas while displaying the number of alerts as well as the problems the premium version found, which is up here. So I got 7 alerts, 21 for the premium. This means that the premium version found 21 other things that it could fix. If you click on alerts, the system will show you the basic issues it found within your content. From here, you can make changes to fine-tune the piece. One of the things I like about Grammarly is that it'll help you learn why the changes are needed. So like in this instance here, it seems that the word post doesn't work here. Consider changing the form to be a different word. And each one of them will go into a little bit more detail about what is wrong with it. Eventually, you'll learn to write while keeping this information in mind for future. Now, if you click the premium version, the section on the top, Grammarly will break down all the errors you can fix if you upgrade from the free account. It doesn't go into details, but it does tell you that there's like 14 word choices, 4 wordy sentences, 2 punctuation issues, misplaced words or phrases, but it doesn't really show you what they are unless you go premium. Another feature of Grammarly is the performance score. When you click on this section, you'll see a percentile score of your content versus others on the system. It will also break down the word count, sentences, how long it takes the average person to read the text, and how long if it is spoken. Grammarly also comes with a readability score that gauges word length, sentences, and the Flesh Reading Ease test score, which is this guy right here. That's exactly what Yoast SEO said this article was. You can also download the PDF of the report if you want to track your progress or to show to clients. Now setting goals is a nice feature if you really plan on delving into what Grammarly can help you with. You can set your content for the type of audience you're targeting and style of writing. If you pay for the premium account, you can also set the content's domain. For example, you have academic, business, technical, creative, and casual. But I can't select any of those because I don't have a premium account. And what that does is that tells the system what type of content you're trying to create for your specific audience. So do you have to use Grammarly through your web browser? No. In fact, you can download the system for Windows. You can also install extensions for Microsoft Office as well as Google Chrome. The subscription fee for Grammarly might be worth the investment. If you pay the $139.95 for the entire year, you would only need to make at least 39 cents per day from clients to make up the cost. And if it truly helps you create better content for clients and improving your writing skills, 39 cents a day might not be a bad investment. What about using Grammarly in Chrome? Well, this is perhaps the easiest feature to use if you're creating content online for clients on your own blog. such as using Yoast SEO. If Grammarly detects a field in which you're writing content, it will launch its scanner automatically. So let's take a look at what it looks like in WordPress. As you can see, I now have a function at the bottom of my editing window. Not only that, but it will also highlight the errors it finds within the content I am writing. And this is the sample piece that I wrote before, and you can see that it's highlighting all these different sections. And if I don't want the Grammarly checker to show, I'm going to say no thanks. I can click the little power icon at the bottom here to disable it on this website. So I can disable until the next visit, disable forever, or keep it working. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it working. Now the one thing I want to point out though is how Grammarly will address serial commas. Now sometimes while you're writing, Grammarly will flag comma usage if you're not using serial commas, like in this instance right here. So if you're writing in AP style English, you will have to ignore the errors Grammarly displays for certain commas usage. Like in this instance, there would be no comma after grammar because it's AP style, as opposed to what Grammarly says it is. But if you're sure about the comma usage, you can just click the ignore the problem. I'll add a link to the Chrome extension in the video description as well. So would I use Grammarly as a freelance writer? Grammarly does have a lot of features that would make a difference when you're creating content for your clients. The only real downside is how much the app is per month by itself. That is, unless you pay for the entire year in advance. Per month it's closer to $30. But if you're serious about becoming a freelance writer, the yearly fee might be a worthwhile investment. After all, the better your content looks, the more likely your clients are going to come back for your services. And when you break it down after an entire year, 39 cents a day really isn't all that bad. Personally, I like how the Chrome extension works with WordPress. In fact, it's to the point where I think I'm going to keep it installed on my browser. Now, if you're new to freelance writing, I would say that Grammarly is definitely worth the time exploring. Just make sure you can justify the cost by keeping yourself busy with work. So what other writing apps do you like to use online? Leave in the comments down below. I'm always looking to expand my library. If you found the video informative, hit the like button. If you want to learn more about text broker, freelance writing, or any of the other topics I cover on this channel, hit the subscribe button. I think that's going to do it for me today. I'll see you tomorrow.